Most people think Princess Diana's jewelry collection was simply passed down to her daughters-in-law, but the truth is far more complex. These precious pieces became more than just heirlooms. They transformed into symbols of allegiance, authority, and the unspoken tensions between Princess Catherine and Meghan Markle. When Princess Diana tragically passed away, she left behind a jewelry collection worth nearly £10 million for her two sons, William and Harry. These treasures were meant to be divided between the women who would eventually become their wives, but nobody could have anticipated how this story would unfold. While these pieces were originally designated for the future queens of Britain, two remarkably different women would claim them and completely redefine what they represent. The items Princess Catherine now wears have been woven into the official fabric of royal tradition, carried with the gravitas befitting a future queen. However, the pieces that went to Duchess Meghan, those are the ones that continue to stir controversy at the palace, loaded with meaning, debate, and memories the institution struggles to move past. Then came the revelation that changed everything. In his memoir, Spare, Harry revealed, "I asked him to harvest the diamonds from one particularly beautiful bracelet of Mummy's." That single line confirmed what palace officials never wanted publicly acknowledged. Meghan's jewelry wasn't merely inherited, it was deliberately selected from Diana's most personal collection, chosen with clear intention. Diana's legendary divorce ring, the statement piece she wore after removing her iconic sapphire engagement ring, has now become one of Meghan's most significant royal pieces. When Meghan arrived at her evening wedding reception at Frogmore House, she made a stunning entrance wearing something blue, a magnificent aquamarine cocktail ring on her right hand, beautifully coordinated with the azure soles of her Aquazzura heels. This extraordinary ring features a nearly 30-carat emerald-cut aquamarine, elegantly bordered by two delicate diamond solitaires and crafted in luxurious 24-carat yellow gold. It was originally presented to Diana by her dear friend Lucia Fleca de Lima, created by Asprey in 1996. Diana only wore this remarkable ring twice, both times during periods of personal heartache, always positioned on her left ring finger, a subtle yet powerful declaration of her post-divorce freedom. After Diana's death in 1997, the ring disappeared from public sight until it suddenly emerged as Prince Harry's personal wedding gift to Meghan in 2018. What makes the aquamarine so captivating is this emotional paradox. Diana wore it during her darkest moments. Meghan wore it during her happiest celebration. Following the wedding festivities, Meghan brought it out once more for the royal dinner in Tonga. Even after departing from royal responsibilities, she has continued wearing it with pride, most memorably in 2022 at the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Ripple of Hope Gala. Each time this 85,000-pound aquamarine appears, it creates a media sensation. A vintage treasure famously exchanged between the brothers, and with that swap, the fate of Diana's most cherished timepiece changed forever. Can you figure out which jewel it was traded for? For years, royal enthusiasts have closely monitored the special jewelry pieces Meghan Markle received from her late mother-in-law, Princess Diana. One of the most recognizable and frequently discussed is the legendary Cartier Tank Française watch that regularly appears on Meghan's wrist, particularly since the couple's first official photograph after stepping away from royal life in 2020. Princess Diana was frequently photographed wearing her gold Cartier watches, including during a 1997 appearance at London's Sri Swami Narayan Mandir and at a British Lung Foundation engagement that same year. This heirloom carries deep family significance. Diana's father, the 8th Earl Spencer, gifted her a Cartier Tank Louis Cartier watch back in the 1980s. After her divorce in 1996, Diana began preferring the gold Cartier Tank Française, replacing the Patek Philippe watch that Prince Charles had previously given her. For Meghan, this invaluable heirloom has become a perfect match. She had admired tank watches long before encountering Prince Harry, and has made it a regular accessory on countless occasions, including appearances in their Netflix documentary series. Here's the surprising detail most people don't realize. Prince Harry didn't select those Diana diamonds independently. Prince William actually granted him permission, a remarkable gesture that genuinely astonished Harry. The Cartier diamond tennis bracelet was once among Princess Diana's most dazzling accessories. She first unveiled it in 1996, shimmering against a breathtaking red gown at an American Red Cross charity gala in Washington. More than 20 years later, Meghan Markle revealed the identical bracelet at a state dinner in Fiji in 2018, a moment that immediately ignited tabloid coverage as another Diana heirloom quietly transferred through Prince Harry to the new Duchess. For Meghan, the bracelet represented more than precious jewelry. It became a heartfelt tribute, a means of channeling her mother-in-law's sophistication while incorporating Diana's legacy into her own narrative. Estimated at £125,000, the sleek diamond-encrusted piece made another appearance during one of Meghan's most pivotal public moments, her and Harry's groundbreaking interview with Oprah in 2021. She intentionally selected this meaningful jewel from Diana's collection to wear on that worldwide platform. Presented to Meghan by Prince Harry during the beginning of their romance, the bracelet swiftly became one of her most treasured items. She's worn it consistently, sometimes layered with other favorites, sometimes alone, each time conveying a silent message of continuity. In 2021, at the Salute to Freedom Gala, Meghan brought the tribute full circle, wearing a striking red Carolina Herrera gown paired once more with Diana's diamond bracelet, an unmistakable homage to the evening Diana first wore it in 1996. A present that communicates volumes without speaking, sapphires and diamonds woven together, a loving tribute from Prince Harry to Meghan, and a piece that keeps Princess Diana's spirit alive. This specific jewel includes a gold choker culminating in a delicate butterfly motif Meghan hasn't yet worn in this configuration, but the butterfly has already established its presence in her collection with the pavé diamond stud earrings she debuted at the official kickoff of the Australian Royal Tour in 2018. Princess Diana memorably wore these identical butterfly studs during a 1986 visit to Canada with the future King Charles, when Prince Harry was merely an infant. Though Diana wore them just once, the earrings hold special significance for Meghan. Meghan returned to the butterfly studs after her maternity leave that autumn, selecting them for the launch of a capsule clothing collection supporting her patronage, SmartWorks, in September 2019. Her affection for these understated classic earrings, simple, refined, and timeless, continued last year during a school visit in Colombia. There, the Duchess of Sussex sparkled in these sentimental studs while engaging with a kindergarten class, a touching nod to Diana's lifelong connection with children, recalling her own early career as a kindergarten teacher in London. Meghan clearly understands how to honor Diana with her limited jewel heirlooms. What's the value of Meghan's bracelet from Princess Diana's private collection? The monetary answer, approximately £25,000, but the genuine worth extends far beyond any price tag. Meghan Markle first showcased Princess Diana's yellow gold Omega chain cuff bracelet at the official commencement of the Australian Royal Tour, right after the world discovered she and Prince Harry were expecting their first child. The bracelet, accented with deep blue cabochon stones, was reportedly a gift from Harry to commemorate her pregnancy, a sentimental heirloom selected to link his growing family with the mother he lost. The Duchess wore the piece again at the Cirque du Soleil charity gala in London in 2019, stunning in a midnight Roland Mouret gown while 6 months pregnant, but it was the bracelet that captured everyone's attention. The flexible torque bangle is fashioned in 18-karat yellow gold, swirling like a sculpted ribbon around the wrist. At each end sits a smooth cabochon sapphire framed by sparkling diamonds. elegant, striking, and unmistakably Diana. Princess Diana herself wore this bangle on May 25, 1994, during an engagement at the Alfred Dunhill shop in Mayfair, a small detail that makes the piece even more touching. A jewel worn during her independent years, later transferred to the woman her son chose. Now, let's examine the jewels Prince William selected to share with Princess Catherine from his mother's personal collection. Diana's sapphire engagement ring, a stone the palace once disapproved of. Shortly after Prince William used it to propose in 2010, the ring became one of Princess Catherine's most precious possessions and one of the most legendary jewels in contemporary royal history. The Princess of Wales's engagement ring showcases a stunning 12-carat oval Ceylon sapphire surrounded by 14 brilliant-cut solitaire diamonds and mounted in 18-carat white gold. Originally selected by Princess Diana herself from Garrett's catalog in 1981, a daring departure from royal custom, when King Charles III presented it to Diana, it sparked a worldwide sapphire phenomenon. Decades later, with Princess Catherine wearing it, the ring's mystique only intensified. Jewelry specialists estimate that Princess Diana's engagement ring has appreciated over 1,150% in value since the 1980s, testament not only to its magnificence, but to its legendary status. Prince William has consistently said that proposing with his mother's ring was his method of keeping her present for it all, a symbolic action. Yet what many are unaware of is this. After Diana's passing, the ring was actually inherited by Prince Harry. He subsequently gave it to William so his brother could use it for his proposal, a moment Harry reflects on in Spare, where he admits he had long believed he was the ring's rightful inheritor. The story deepens further. When Diana chose her engagement ring in 1981, she broke convention by selecting it herself, a ring that wasn't custom created, but one that captured her imagination. Today, with Princess Catherine wearing it, the ring has completed a full journey. A jewel that once represented Diana's independent nature now symbolizes Princess Catherine's modern monarchy. A ring chosen against tradition now defines the very tradition it once challenged. It's the ultimate embodiment of the principle, your ring, your rules. Beloved by Diana, perfected by Princess Catherine, these earrings have become a trademark across 2 generations of royal women. Diana famously showcased the diamond and South Sea pearl earrings at a banquet in 1990, combining them with their matching pearl drops for an instantly iconic appearance. But the genius of these earrings lies in their adaptability. The large pearls are detachable, allowing the piece to shift from majestic to sophisticated in an instant. Diana demonstrated this flexibility at one of her final public outings, the Swan Lake performance at the Royal Albert Hall in June 1997, where she wore the earrings without the pearl drops, letting the elaborate diamond curves command attention. The design features a double arc of mixed-cut diamonds anchored by a brilliant cluster of marquee stones at the center, an elegant, striking, and unmistakably Diana. Decades later, the earrings discovered a new chapter. In 2019, Catherine, Princess of Wales, arrived on the BAFTA red carpet wearing an angelic white asymmetrical Alexander McQueen gown and the very earrings Diana once treasured. Rather than the round South Sea pearls Diana preferred, Princess Catherine selected elongated drops sourced from another pair of Diana's earrings, giving the historic jewel a contemporary, streamlined interpretation. Valued at £65,000, these earrings have become a highlight in Princess Catherine's jewelry collection. She wore them more than 6 times in 2019 alone, and chose them again for the coronation of King Charles III in 2023, occasions when she wished to honor Diana through subtle, meaningful elegance. It appears all the sapphire jewels from Diana have discovered new life with Princess Catherine, another genuine sapphire enthusiast, just like her late mother-in-law. On June 2, 2022, at Trooping the Color, Princess Catherine unveiled a pair of sapphire and diamond earrings she inherited from Diana. Longtime Diana admirers identified them immediately. Their exact origin remains uncertain, but following the pattern of Diana's jewelry gifts, they were likely presented to her after her marriage. The earrings showcase 8 diamonds on the upper charm and 9 on the lower, each positioned in a delicate daisy-like cluster surrounding a deep cabochon sapphire. A single suspended diamond connects the 2 sections, giving the earrings their distinctive, graceful drop. After Diana's death in 1997, the earrings were inherited by her sons and remained completely unworn publicly for nearly 25 years. Today, Princess Catherine has revived them, most recently wearing them again during the German state visit, and they already seem to be among her personal favorites, just as they once were for Princess Diana. Did you know these earrings were actually a substitute wedding gift? Collingwood Jewelers originally planned to present Diana with a complete suite, but the palace reportedly considered it too lavish. Instead, they offered something far more lasting, the pearl drop earrings that would become one of Princess Diana's signature jewels. Today, those same Collingwood pearl earrings are among Princess Catherine's most valued heirlooms from her late mother-in-law. Gifted to Diana on the eve of her royal wedding, they were immediately cherished. Each earring features a diamond stud, a second suspended diamond, a delicate diamond set bell cap, and a magnificent South Sea pearl drop, elegant, luminous, and unmistakably regal. Diana first wore them in June 1981 at a dinner honoring King Khalid of Saudi Arabia, just weeks before her wedding. From that moment forward, they became one of her most frequently worn pieces for formal occasions, especially when paired with her beloved pearl tiaras and necklaces. When Diana passed away, the earrings were inherited by her sons. In 2017, they made their emotional return when Princess Catherine wore them for the Spanish state banquet, signaling a new chapter for one of Diana's most iconic jewels. Since then, Princess Catherine has worn the Collingwood pearls for numerous major events, from state dinners to her 40th birthday portrait. The South Sea pearls alone are estimated at £30,000, but their true value lies in legacy. Diana adored her pearls so intensely that she could rival even Elizabeth Taylor. One of her most treasured pieces was the refined 3-strand pearl bracelet designed for her in the 1980s by Nigel Milne. The princess made it legendary during her 1989 trip to Hong Kong, pairing it with her famous Elvis dress, the white Catherine Walker creation embroidered with an astounding 28,600 pearls. The bracelet itself is a masterwork in understated shimmer, with diamond and pearl spacers that provide delicate sparkle without overpowering her outfits. Like many of Diana's jewels, it has gracefully transitioned into the collection of the Princess of Wales. Princess Catherine debuted the bracelet during the 2017 Royal Tour of Germany, styling it with a modern Marcus Lupfer bird print dress, a fresh, unexpected combination that showcased the jewel's versatility. She later wore it again on the 2022 Royal Tour, this time with an elegant white lace Alexander McQueen dress, proving that Diana's classic bracelet moves effortlessly between contemporary and regal aesthetics. Estimated at £35,000, this 3-strand pearl bracelet isn't just jewelry, it's a living piece of Diana's legacy, worn and loved by the next queen consort, Princess Catherine. That wraps up today's video. Share your thoughts in the comments about the jewels divided between the wives of Prince William and Prince Harry. Before you leave, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more royal jewelry stories.